Kobom kesia ba konwe wa parliament massive clash be 10 minutes anya semketwa Afenyo-Markin any year Bernard Ahiafo no ye chairman of the appointments committee and then I can say I'm not too excited about Mahama Yarega leaving parliament and then you see another reason why Mahama Yarega very ade enyisi CBO. I think Speaker Bagwen need to caution the leadership of the appointment committee at the time pa enye meboni nyina ma ne kusi ama in this video. Make sure to subscribe mo subscribe and click the notification the video be to be hu na wetima shebu wi you certainly have a comment. Feel free leave that comment in the comment section. Make sure so because Goldberry Construction Limited o dan episodes in assassin carta some documentations related to your house in Goldberry e be this age money na e the amount we are back on so project if you need people to track it for you, send you videos, pictures, give you the right information. Make sure to back on assist be the man from us you yourself from the show there be a come the amount mokaya Panya Kufuade so about Chief Justice or about new justice of the Supreme Court when I get to talk on so here people NDC both to be 2024 it's a upon MPP trim nene yaswen Mahama Yarega yaswen ezeneto beautiful swearing in na yekosi ye ne se ebra Patricia Pieye kasawie no ene kokwaku reketega no na ese ba fenyo na fenyo sore ana obai tutie ebra ye bobo the dignitaries of Senator John Afenyo don't do this Afenyo bai no ahia fama no kwan ma no so musa question tade se na woni trim but even before today's parliament process was starting no na MPP minority for no aye we flags of parliament aye press conference omo ntia sese ye bebete the justices of the Supreme Court. Now ya vete Mahama Yarega wie ya vete Zenete wie justice ba kwaba ni ku see e time enya semketwa tiebi na hwebi.
Back to you. You don't have the power to dismiss a preliminary objection properly raised. You have responded to me. I have a right of reply, and then we put it to a vote. It's a decision. It is the house the committee that must resolve. That is how we take decisions. Chairman, if we are talking law, let's talk law. It is not within your right to say you have ruled. You don't rule on issues that come. You don't have the power. There is no such power in our standing orders. Even as a speaker, when a motion comes before the house, he relies on the decision of the house. It is not a matter for a ruling that you will say that you've dismissed with all those adjectives. I won't go there. Let me remind you on some important issues and reply to your response to me. Issue 1. The House did not pass any resolution.
Honorable Minority Leader, with all due respect, when you are making your submissions,
I kept
you
quiet
called on me.
I didn't call on. I said there's resolve.
Rule
no,
on the
I
matter.
didn't say rule. I said resolve. Don't get me wrong. No, resolve.
Honorable Minority Leader,
no, please.
Let your microphone be off.
No, Chairman, don't start your thing. Don't start it. And then finish and think you can control narrative. We are being very decent. Don't try it.
Minority Leader,
don't start it, Chairman.
You did not move a motion before the committee. You raised a preliminary
you can't
objection.
Rule. It's not a ruling.
And the preliminary objection is supposed to be ruled upon by the rules of the House.
No, which rule? Quote it. Quote which rule? Quote the rule. Quote it. If the standing order is here.
Yeah, so
mine is here.
Take your time.
Majority leader, take your time.
No, take your time.
Majority leader, he's capable.
No, take your.
He doesn't need a lawyer.
Please.
Let him. This is it. Rule it. Open.
Take your standing orders.
You people are taking this majority thing too far.
Open to 268.
You guys are taking this majority thing too far. No, we've not finished the argument. He cannot. Stop it.
Patrick.
You've had power. One day you may not have the power.
268.
Don't do this.
No, 268.
It's not fair.
Open it. 268.
Majority leader.
No,
stay out of this matter. Stay out of this matter. Which ruling?
Open to 268.
It is not within his right to rule anything here.
Please.
What is he going to rule?
Open to 268.
I moved.
268.
Yes. A motion. No. A motion was moved registering our preliminary objection. A motion was moved. We had a meeting with the clerk and him in his office. You were there. We all agreed that the nominee for the Supreme Court should be done in October. Clerk, he was there. We all agreed. that let's do the nominees. So what changed? What changed? Why are you always frustrating everybody? Why are you taking the majority too far? And when we talk, we become victims. Why?
Please.
Why?
Please,
He can't rule.
Please, it's okay.
We have to argue. It's a motion that we raised and stated our grounds.
Listen to others.
The preliminary objection was grounded on our motion. Don't do it.
You listen.
He did.
You listen.
You were my mate.
You listen.
You were my mate. I was called before you. I was called before you.
Chairman.
You were my steady mate.
Chairman.
And you know my law is unsoiled. So stop what you are doing.
It's very clear. Have you seen the order?
You know my law is unsoiled. You know, Eche. You know. Don't let politics, make you behave this way. I've raised. He cannot rule. He can't rule. Rule on what? It's a motion. He should tell me where he can rule. We have to take a decision and vote.
That person, please.
It's not fair. We have a right of reply. Let us reply. He shouldn't rush. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? It's not fair. Your own position in 2024, Ayerga, you were there. You said 14 days. Why 3 days?
Honorable
Why?
Minority Leader.
And when we react, you start shouting and threatening us.
Honorable.
And you start to threaten us. What's going on in this country? What is going on in this country? Under a reset. What's going on in this country? In today, Ghana, you can't talk. You can't talk. They will threaten you, frustrate you. That's what you are doing. That is what you are doing. Maintain your own principle. Maintain your own principle. You act out of political convenience. Where is your principle? Ayerga is here. He said 14 days on the 30th of July, 2024. What has changed? Honorable Ayerga.
Honorable members, I don't know whether my brother, the minority leader, has listened to himself. You never said you are moving a motion, but you said you are raising a preliminary objection. And all ears have heard you. So when you raise a preliminary objection, your preliminary objection must be ruled upon. That is different from you moving a motion for the House to take decision on the motion. So based on the fact that what I have heard and what everybody, member of the committee, have heard clearly is a preliminary objection being raised on the grounds, which grounds are therefore considered frivolous, vexatious, unmeritorious,
if you got it wrong,
hollow.
I'm straightening it.
Hollow.
I'm sitting right here that you can't do it.
So I have done my ruling, and that is the ruling, and then we'll proceed to vet my Lord,
Chairman,
the
Chairman, if you I'm
judge
here.
nominee.
Chairman, if you construed that to mean, if you construed that to mean an objection which you are going to rule, I am sitting right before you. You cannot say that the horses are bolted, there's an empty stable. Stop it. This is democracy. Don't do what you are doing. I just got up for a second. They were calling me. You deliberately discharged Zenato. I kept quiet. I knew the traps you were setting. I knew what you were trying to do. Let's not do this ourselves. We are not helping democracy. If you construed our objection and the motion to be nothing like that, please, I'm right here. You can rule. Let us debate it. Let's vote.
So let's debate it.
Yes.
So allow me to debate it.
Sure, I'm happy that you will debate. Let's debate. He can't say he's ruling.
Yes.
You don't have the power to rule. Let's take it, and then you use your majority
let's
to vote against us. We'll be satisfied. So don't do what you're doing.
Yeah, please.
Honorable members, with all due respect, after the ruling by the chair, there will not be any debate that will be open. Honorable members, let us not make the attempt to create a scene when there is none, or there should be none. In my language, it is said that if your farm is not long, you need not go to the farm with a big water can. Decision has been taken, and we shall proceed to conduct the vetting. So, honourable members,
Chairman, please, you've made your point.
I have heard you.
Yes,
I've given you
yes,
every opportunity.
Yes, but can I make a point? Yes, can I make a point? This is a two-sided house. I'm your equal opposite number. Can I also have my bite?
Well, I'm considering what you are doing to be an attempt to delay and derail the committee from doing its work. So we are proceeding to vet the nominee before us.
Chairman.
Clerk of the committee,
Chairman.
I'll call upon you.
The clerk, you know the rules.
Accordingly.
That you, the clerks, know that in all situations, the committee is not a one-sided committee. The clerks, we don't want you to get into this matter. There has to be some consensus here. Don't rush to get into this matter. And we expect the clerk to Parliament to know his job.
Hereby
no clerk
directed
should know.
to
You
administer
cannot, we have a say.
oath.
The minority
go
must be
ahead
heard.
and
What the majority is doing is wrong. Public servant, don't get into this. It is not your duty. It is not your duty. You, parliamentary service, it is not your, what you are doing is wrong. When we were in power, you never allowed this. Parliamentary service, don't do what you are doing. You are not a partisan institution. You are supposed to be neutral. The ranking is here. Don't do what you're doing. Don't do what you're doing. Don't do what you're doing. Parliamentary service staff, don't do what you're doing. We must be heard. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. You are taking things too far. Listen and let's cooperate. What you are doing is not fair. Cooperate and let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing.
Honorable Afenyo, please, Chairman, I beg you. I beg you. Please. Oh, please. I beg, please. Afenyo, I beg you. You see, we are all acting pursuant to the standing orders. Indeed, during the deliberations, I was the one who instructed him to ask Speaker whether or not we needed to move a motion pursuant to Order 3, I think, yes, for the suspension of the standing orders so that the waiver applies to all the nominees. And Speaker said clearly that he didn't think it was necessary to move a motion to suspend the relevant standing orders because the recall specifically indicates what the recall is for. And he, as Speaker, had given us clear instruction what he wanted us to do. And in any case, what we wanted to do had been captured in the business statement, which had been adopted by the House. On the basis of that, I asked him not to move the motion because Speaker had said it was unnecessary. You cannot come today and fault us on the basis of not moving the motion. You are questioning our professional capabilities. We did not move the motion because Speaker said it was unnecessary and that this recall is to consider the nominations, and because the recall is only for 5 days, we should have all the advertisements, all those requirements waived, applied to everybody. I think that even for you as a minority leader, it will not be fair that you say that in the case of myself and Honorable Zaneto, because we are your colleagues in the House, you are willing to pat us on the back by, waiving, and yet when it comes to the judges, you will not accept it. On what basis are you discriminating between us and the judges? If that's the case, I hand over back to you your approval so that we wait, and the same day that you are considering the judges, I will join them to be considered. That's what I will do, because it's not fair. We should treat each other fairly. Whether a member of a coordinated branch of government, the judiciary, or the executive, we need to treat everybody fairly. So I disagree with you. Secondly, on the authority of the chairperson of the committee, the chairperson is guided by the standing orders. And it says in order 268, general functions of a chairperson of a committee. He sits here as chairperson of the appointments committee, not as first deputy speaker. And it says that 2683, the chairperson of a committee shall maintain order at a meeting of the committee and decide on each question of order. You have raised an issue of order 3. Yes. No, order. No. To decide a question of order. A question of order is when somebody raises an objection on the basis of the order. Is that okay? That is what we mean when we say a question of order. But the first part of order relates to you being, rowdy, disorderly. So it says that the chairperson of a committee shall maintain order. So the maintenance of order relates to making sure that we all conduct ourselves properly before the committee, such as you cannot be speaking when the chairman has not given authorization to speak. That is disorderly conduct. Now, the second issue of order, the second issue of order is procedural questions raised based on our standing orders. So if anybody says, oh, you are violating our standing order, the chairperson is the person who is supposed to rule on it. So the chairperson is right in saying that this is not a matter for debate. You raise an objection, I give you the opportunity, you argue your case, I've listened to you, and I am ruling. And so he is perfectly within his authority under Standing Order 2683 to do this. So, my brother, this morning I said you are a nice man, you are a man of integrity. Just 30 minutes ago, you want me to withdraw my statements? We are pleading with you. These judges, if we treat them that way, we will not be fair. Honestly speaking, we will not be fair. Because it will look like we are self-serving as a parliament. We are willing to waive the rule for ourselves and our colleagues, and then not wait for them. We are willing to waive the rules for people who have been nominated to go and serve the president. But we are not willing to waive the rules so that people who are nominated to go and work with the Chief Justice, he too gets his people on time to work with. I don't think that is fair. That's discrimination. And for me, if you insist, I'll give you back your vetting this morning. And then, wait till the day that you are willing to vet them, then I'll join them to be vetted.
Honorable Minority Leader, you are pulling your microphone. I will give you just 5 minutes. It's now 1:48. Exactly 5 minutes. I will stop you.
Chairman, that's not the way to treat your ranking. That's not the way to treat your ranking. Honorable colleagues in the majority, we are only asking you to respect your own principles. Your principles in 2024 and nothing more. This argument of discrimination that you have discovered is again serving your convenience. I told the majority leader that he has a principle called jurikashi. When he's in trouble, he used takashi and somersault it into jurisprudence. So I call it jurikashi. What you just did is jurikashi. You and I know that there is no set power given to the chair to make a ruling. You know it. Now you say there are some general powers. I kept quiet, please. 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 You are not a member of this committee, so please become and let your seniors engage on an important matter. I've not mentioned a name. Please. Who in particular? No, but my colleagues are also there. Yes, but they shouldn't do that. Chairman, what is happening is unfair, it is improper, it lacks principle. All we want to say is that if you insist, because you are the majority, that we don't need any notice, the very things that you said when you were in opposition, they are no more relevant, and that under reset, you have set in place a new rule, who should be the new president. We are sorry. We cannot be part of it. And to the nominees, with greater deference to you, we respect you, and we are not opposed to your nomination, but the process through which the majority is deciding to use is not known to the parliamentary jurisprudence that we all know. So, Chair, thank you very much.
Most grateful. Today, if you need water to wash your hand, I have a bottle of water for you.
Yes. You see, my challenge and Mahama Yaga's point is that Mahama Bodin and a Mamotina say a special dispensation, be say, Mobe Vertigo. The other than my 30 minutes as a Motimon Verti. Afenyo's point is also largely about principle. I could for the Bodin, dear. What's a money? Oh, dear, mobile Mabudin per se and via Jenny Betty. And yes, or more the end, dear, more fun normal process in Nimani from October. A chilling any, Minia. Medrin said, the approach, even if there's a disagreement about the approach, it shouldn't be in the presence of these people. Oh no, you didn't talk. Ubi besram. Oh, by I know you didn't talk and I want to move him to a week, wait, time when Pabua trouble, and not the papa. It's becoming too many. And I think that even if Senior Afenyo had issues, that is not the approach. And you see how Mahama Yaga, that is the calmness. I don't know why he's living, but today is another confirmation that we need that calmness in our politics. Yes, I agree with Afenyo on the matter of principle, because it's principle that the NDC rejected. We can debate those issues. Fine. But the approach, you see, what's the meet me there? But the way you approach the issue. The last time I listened to Justice Yoni Kolendi, me catch was here near Fiasa was a book in a Kasai. Supreme Court, it was 29,000, almost 30,000 cases. The Supreme Court alone. That is why I review, no, may review, no, me breaking the constitution review. I told you that I support the increment, but maybe at a ceiling of 15 or so. I've forgotten. I'll get my right position for you. I agree with what HKC Prempe said in that. We need to get a ceiling, so we can debate that. But the shouting, chairman, and I listen to the veteran. So this is insider information. You can be here as an author that I can video about you can listen, you can hear from your market about the dignitaries the deal. So we are as an obey discharging pan obobo dignitaries and ba. So as a day boiler from an opana. Afenyo said he's raising an objection, a preliminary objection. Now, the small knowledge I know in parliamentary is always objection. The chairman has to rule. So even if you disagree with the chairman, is that the approach? For this one, I think it could have been better. And the speaker needs to talk to them. And your papa. Mahama Yaga vet was beautiful. As an author, beautiful. In fact, I enjoyed another prayer. And my Asokwamama parts, the questions, brilliant questions. Very, very beautiful. Vet. Now more be ndidi na way. And your papa. Found so view bra in the comments section. You are not subscribed. Subscribe and click the notification. The video be at my should be. Make sure so be shown see the mommy me here. Ghana see here. Bye bye.